the educators. Think of my friends at the school in the States who bought all this furniture and it didn't change anything. You must flip the thinking. Flip the thinking. The second T is time. I get this. To flip your class takes time. This is where administrators where administrators can help. And they can, for example, give back time. Maybe there's a budget or some way to give them extra money. I've seen these kinds of things work in states as schools have attempted to flip. The third T is technology. Technology for some people is a big hurdle. So how do you create these videos? Where do you put these videos? What is the best tool? What microphone do you have? How do I write on the screen? All these things, for some people, is a big mountain to overcome. For some, it's not so big. It depends. But it's a hurdle that needs to occur. And then the fourth T is training. And frankly, what I really believe in is a coaching model. If you're going to flip an institution, okay, then to flip an institution, it requires coaches to come out and say, yeah, I know you're going to make your first video today. Can I show up and help you? Okay, what time would that be? Okay, I'll be there at 8 o'clock in the morning. We'll make the video with you. All right? Maybe I'll come back the next day and I'll help you. And it takes time and training. And frankly, it takes a relationship. So I had a teacher at my school. He was the most traditional teacher we had at our school, Andy. History teacher. And I realized that Andy really wasn't too excited about the flipped classroom because he really liked to lecture. He really thought lecturing was the right way. And so I would go into his classroom and just over 2 years, I would just go and just visit with him. We'd have coffee together, we would chat. And sometimes he'd say something. I said, you know what, Andy, you ought to really think about the flipped classroom. Okay, I'd back off. And then I announced that I was leaving about March of last year. I get an email from me saying, you know, I've been thinking about this flipped class thing. You're about to leave. So can you help me with this? So I said, hey, when are you going to make your first video? Let's do it on Monday morning. I said, all right, show up. I showed up, helped to make a video. Actually, one thing I did in the video is I played the role of an inquisitive student, and he played the role of a teacher, which he's very good at. And I'm pretty good about being inquisitive. And so I'd say, now why would you do that? So it was a law case, Plessy versus Ferguson, some law case in the United States. I'd say, now really? Are you serious? We had this conversation back and forth. And I came back and did it again the next day. And then I didn't have more time. I walked in 3 days later. And he's making a video by himself. And he's got somebody else there. And who it is? It's Connor, a 13-year-old kid who's taking the inquisitive student. It's very powerful. So I was coaching him. It took 2 years and a relationship before he was ready. Okay? All right. What do parents do? The vast majority of parents love this part. Because they realize that students get stuck and need help. Now, I say that, and there's also sort of this contingent where a student will go home, and university may not happen to go home, but they may say this. Why are you not teaching?